Hello, welcome to the second installment of the City of Industries development log. In this episode, I'll be doing a lot of pixel art, including my first animated piece that will become the small round forge. So let's dive in. First, I started out drawing a basic isometric tile. The size I chose for individual tiles is 64 pixels wide and 32 pixels high. This ratio works out well. You could do 32 by 16 or 128 by 64 if you wanted more detail with fewer tiles displayed at once. Based on the type of game I'm doing, I decided it was better to have a wider area visible at the default size. I'm not sold on the ground clutter. I need to work on it to make it less tiled and regular appearing. I ended up going back over the tiles and giving them a little height with the brown edge. It'll help everything blend together when I introduce tiles with height in a subsequent iteration. I thought I'd try fitting them together and see how things were looking. I decided everything was too blue, so I went with a grayer look. This is, after all, supposed to be in the rocky, mountainous region of the world. The software I'm using for the art is Aseprite, which is a really good and inexpensive pixel-based drawing program. Right now, I only show the company name in the top middle because I don't have a design fleshed out. The major coding accomplishment this time was the cursor highlighting system. I spent a lot of time playing with different variations to come up with a system that was reliable, fast, and didn't use a ton of memory. I'm currently using two tile maps for the cursors, one that holds the mouse cursor that jumps around, and one that holds the static selection when I click on an object. It was really a trade-off in memory for cycles at that point. I decided to work on this system early on to help with future development. I'll be able to select objects and see what I'm selecting, and then populate UI with information about it. Eventually, I'll roll this into a feature of the game where players can inspect objects. That's what the question mark tool is for. And I'll also use it as a visual aid when players are placing objects in the world. The system supports multiple colors because of the white cursor graphic. I can just change the color of the tile tint to match any color that I want. It also allows me to pass in the size of the area to be highlighted so that it can change. The one enhancement I want to make is to allow each tile in the multi-tile select to be specified. Currently, only one color can be specified at a time. Here's a quick peek at where the game stands right now. I have a demo map of a mining scene. It's very small, with only a few objects placed on it, but I can use this going forward to help with the development of the AI and the UI systems. If you like the video, please like and subscribe below. It really helps me out. I'll see you all in the next video where we'll be working on UI elements and maybe some basic character creation and animation.